sick.
You're like, oh, man. I think I'm getting a cold, and you're like flashing like red and brown. Dude, I'm hyped for Hyperstone Heist. That's the one I grew up playing.
The one I grew up was the other one, the single player one.
Damn. No wonder you played Dragon Warrior 2 as your first Dragon Quest game and liked it. You're like, well, it's better than TMNT. No clue. Dude, Alina is she's just critting every Metal King slime tonight. Holy fuck. And Sorrow apparently takes 1 billion EXP to level up. I kind of remember that, actually. Alright, Alina, just kill them both on the first turn. Holy fuck, dude! Holy fuck, dude! This is insane! What is with my luck tonight? Just like, I've killed 4 Metal King slimes in like fucking 2 minutes. That's outrageous. Oh, he's aggressive. Well, there go all my heals. This bitch is aggressive. We got him. Alright, what do we get? Oh, it's a great white shark! Oh my god! Guys, we just caught a GWS. Our first GW. GW. Isn't that the Metal Gear or something from Metal Gear Solid 2 at the end?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm back
dudes.
and
Okay, I'll just throw a grenade
Hayden
up there.
Christensen
Boom,
ghost.
bitch.
This is bullshit.
I don't like how we're
Bounce back and bounce back!
the gravity.
Gravity, indeed.
Oh shit!
It's bouncing.
I don't got body armor.
These are the bounciest grenades, man. Ah, it's coming down! Oh, fuck!
Holy fuck! That almost killed me.
Oh, no! I think we're good. Oh, that's the...
Oh shit!
Oh, shit!
Dude,
He got behind you, bro. Oh, that's you. Sorry. I saw you like 4 times.
I got like no. Look at my health.
Holy fuck. Dude, don't leave me alone in here. Let me lead the way. I can't do this alone, man. That's fucking terrifying. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? How long does his dick get when it's hard? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Get it? And I mean, like, eating better, exercising, it's positive on your mental health as well too, right? So it's like they feed each other. They both, your mental state and your physical state both contribute to one another. I mean, you're one person. It's attached. It's all attached. Like 2 dogs going to town. Gotta throw a bucket of water on them sometimes.
Oh, that's on fire.
There's a
Oh,
wagon.
yeah, right there. TNT.
A TNT wagon.
How do you...
Jesus Christ!
I need water!
That scared the hell out of me, dude. I like jumped. Oh shit! There's dudes! How do you crouch?
Look at my thumb.
Oh, I know. I want to get in there. How do you crouch? There we go. Let me motorboat them cheeks.
I think he walked into that.
How did I die? Fucking wasps killed me! I found the wasp nest.
Shoot it.
I missed it. I missed it again. I missed it again. Now I'm out of fire.
Okay.
Oh, right. You can, like, aim. How the fuck did you miss it? There we go.
I'm gonna hit this wall right here, see?
How do you aim like that again? Whoa, you can rapid fire if you hold down R2 and it just shoots all your... Oh,
Oh, my head!
hold on, can I pull the crossbow bolt out of your head for ammo?
Too swiftly. Pull it back and
Stuck
don't
in your
push
head.
it through.
Crouch. Oh, it's just in your
ear.
ear like a pencil. There's a monkey down here. chasing his dumbass, curious goddamn George ass. Fuck you, monkey. Oh, dude, did I light that monkey up? There's a golem. Oh, I fell into a pit and died! Warmack! Let's go! Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grind. Today, we're going to be starting Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. This stream is technically brought to you by SquareEnix. Thanks to them for providing me with a review copy of the game. So appreciate the heck out of that. Still waiting for my collector's edition to show up in the mail. How's it going? Vector, Drubal, Zorloff, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Mondays are the worst. I'm going to try and make it better. Alright? So yeah, we finished Dragon Quest 1, and we are on to Dragon Quest 2. I recorded my review for Dragon Quest 1 earlier today, so that should be going up on... I think I'm going to plan to put that up on Sunday. And then I recorded a guide on how to keep Gwalen when going through the Weirdwood or the Misty Wood or whatever people are calling it, because there's this terrible rumor going around that you cannot keep Princess Gwalen in with you when you get to the Weirdwood. It is completely false, and people are spreading around incorrect rumors and kind of ruining a potential ending for a lot of people on the internet. So if you are a channel member, if you click the join button, become a channel member, you can get access to that video guide right now. If not, it'll be going up tomorrow. It's my video for tomorrow. I was going to put it up today, but then I was like, what am I going to put up tomorrow? Because I won't be able to edit tomorrow morning because I have... My internet service provider is coming to hopefully fix all my streaming problems, internet problems tomorrow morning, so I won't have time to edit. Anyways, let's begin. Dragon Quest II. Many years have passed since the left guard was saved at the hero's hand, earning him the same title as his storied forebear. Now there thrive 3 new kingdoms founded by this latest Erdrick and his scions. Yet so, too, thrives the darkness, a sudden invasion of malicious monsters plunging the world into shadow once again. All that stands between the forces of evil and their wicked ambitions is a band of young princes and princesses of Erdrick's line. The time has come for them to venture forth and to do their ancestor proud. So, one thing I gotta say I love is this scene on the left there. I love this artwork, man. So, a lot of people are like mad at the artwork for this HD2D remake. Yeah, exactly, Shu. A lot of people are mad. They're like, oh, it should be Toriyama's style. I feel like the artwork for HD2, the 1 through 3 HD2D remake, and I don't think this was intentional, but to me is like the perfect mixture of the Akira Toriyama's Dragon Quest artwork style and the artwork style we got here in the West for the Dragon Warrior games. I feel like it's the perfect mixture of the two. This location right here is, I believe, when you're looking off at Charlock Castle from across the sea there. I feel like that's what that is. But what's even cooler, literally, is that you could, I never noticed, but this is a winter setting. You can see the snow going by. So that means when this photo was taken or painting was made, this is when they get to Roan or Renderak, which is Hargon's country. So that's pretty damn cool. All right, let's begin. Yes, they are all related. They are all cousins. They are descendants of Erdrick's bloodline. All right, we're gonna go Dookie. So I don't know what I'm gonna name all my cousins. I'm gonna name the Prince of Cannock is gonna be Fates. Vector, do you want to be the Princess of Moonbrook? She seems like the level-headed one of the group, and you're usually like the. I always consider you like my morality gauge. So I'll make Vector, if you want to be the Princess of Moonbrook, and Zorloff, you can be the Princess of Cannock. Okay, awesome. Let's go. I don't know how far we'll get.
Upon a time, a young hero, descended from the legendary warrior Erdrick, defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord and restored peace and light to the world. Having done so,
I wish you could get all of these just as pictures. These would make excellent wallpapers.
this kingdom came to be ruled
Is that who does the art style?
by their children after them. Under the
Also, welcome to the stream, Tiny.
Erdrick, the nation grew ever greater and more prosperous. As the years passed, other adventurous scions forged forth into the unknown, founding new kingdoms in their ancestors' image. Thus came there to be 3 nations ruled by those descended of the hero and his maiden.
Exactly, Tiny. I hope you caught my opening where I was talking about how I feel like it's the perfect mix of classic Toriyama-style Dragon Quest artwork.
The oldest of the 3 was the kingdom of Middenhall, named after the castle built by the hero and his bride.
And the Dragon Warrior artwork that we got here in the West.
My beautiful boy.
Thou wilt grow into a fine leader of the land. Of this I am certain.
Hey, Grand Dragoon.
After Middenhall was founded the kingdom of
Xenomorphs.
Cannock, a nation nestled betwixt misty mountains and lush forests.
Oh man, they're giving the nations their own.
Look, husband, he possesseth thy steely gaze.
A handsome devil, to be sure. Now, what name might befit one so dashing?
Here we go. This is gonna be Fates. Caradoc is the canon name, apparently. That's good that they finally have canon names. Mine was always Talent. Talint. In the I believe in the NES version. It just automatically generate them. Awesome, Bo. Awesome. Yeah, I was curious to hear how newcomers to the games have been enjoying them, so that's good to hear. Caught a bit. Katsuyo Terada is the guy who did the Dragon Warriors manual artwork, by the way. He's done stuff for the first 3 Zelda games, too. Oh, that makes sense, because they have that similar look. But I'm talking about, like, the box art. Like, the Dragon Warrior NES box art is what I was more so talking about. And Dragon Warrior 2 NES box art. I think 3 and 4, it was just like items and stuff, if I remember correctly, which was still awesome. But the first 2 games had like very iconic artwork, and this feels like a combination of the 2. But what I was gonna say, hey Enclave, what I was gonna say is that I like that already. They're giving the kingdoms their own distinct kind of atmospheres, like the Kingdom of Cannock is like a forested area. Like that wasn't really a thing in the original. It was just kind of a different kingdom. Okay, let's go.
It is perfect, is it not?
The very height of perfection, my dear. A mighty name for a yet mightier heir.
Lastly came the kingdom of Moonbrook, founded by a spell-casting scion to whom weavers of magic flocked from the world over.
No, I'm sticking with Dragon Quest. I'm just gonna go normal. Look at the reflections in the floor. They polished the shit out of these floors.
Supposest thee the princes of Middenhall and Cannock might deign to play with our daughter when the three are older?
I doubt not, but they shall forge a fellowship most firm, as I did with my cousins the kings. But first, she will need a name that befitteth her station.
Man, good thing we came up with the names before.
I believe I have happened upon just that. Come, lend me thine ear.
I didn't know we'd be naming them all right off the hop.
Yes, it is lovely. And her future will be bright. I swear it.
Thus
Beat-
did the
oh, hold on.
legendary line continue into another generation. Some years later.
Shit's probably gonna go down here. Took me 20 hours to finish Drew Bull, and I wasn't rushing, but I also didn't like 100% it by any means.
Thou art grown most formidable. Thine ancestors' blood runneth strong in thy veins.
Oh, please, Father.
Oh, that was her learning the
Thou
whoosh spell.
knowest full well mine abilities pale in comparison to thine. Thou hast mastered all manner of spells, of which I as yet know naught.
You're just a little kid.
True, I was once a caster of no little renown. though
Like a
now-
teenager.
Father!
Alas, some matters are beyond even the purview of magic.
Come, Father. Let us repair to thy chamber.
Uh-oh. Tiny, you beat Dragon Quest 1 yesterday and started Dragon Quest 2 last night. You also rushed to beat Dragon Warrior the day before the game came out. That's all. I did that with Dragon Quest 3 HD2D. I did that with Dragon Warrior 3.
Guards, assemble!
Majesty, I bring great tidings! Lookouts report an army of fiends upon the horizon. They draw ever closer.
Yeah, exactly, Tiny. I like that too.
Curse thee, Hargon.
Hargon?
Hey, Martine. Damn. Jeez. Yeah, we're just starting Dragon Quest 2, Martine.
Guard, keep them out! I too will make...
Father!
Sire!
Care not for this old fool. Go to thy captain. Tell him...
I fear it is too late!
Rip that guy.
No!
We hardly knew ye.
Begone, fiends!
Father! What is happening? What will become of us?
Still thy heart. Thou shalt escape this place.
Oh, I'd recognize those ugly mugs anywhere. It's the king and his darling daughter.
Vector, can you change the stream game on Twitch to Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD2D Remake? It probably still says Neo, Contra, or Retro.
For now. It mattereth not. Moonbrook will not fall today. They knew our faces. Then I
Thanks,
have
dude.
no choice.
Also, don't miss out on the unknown.
This way, my child.
Father, please, I do not understand.
Listen to me. Thou hast
Oh yeah,
made
dude.
us
Dragon
good
Quest has a
and
lot of
wisdom.
dark moments.
Thou wert ever our pride and our joy.
It's all the lightheartedness that make the dark moments hit so much harder, and that's why I love Dragon Quest.
I will trade 1,000
I should do a death toll
to live this
video.
one with thee and you.
The death toll in each Dragon Quest game.
It is as if it is the last time we shall be together.
Like in like the kill count in is like the Hot Shots Part 2. You ever see that movie? He's just like mowing down dudes with his machine gun, and the kill count is just like scrolling in the top corner of the screen. Because in the sequel, you have to kill more people than they did in the first movie. Yeah, I know, Zorlov. Thanks so much, Vector.
This is my kingdom, and I refuse to relinquish it without a fight.
Ultimate Puff Puff Guide. Oh, I caught him. Just painstakingly go through every single scene in every single Dragon Quest and count every death.
Wherefore do you tarry so? Do not tell me you have had a change of heart. Today you battled the bloodline of Edric.
I never do. I never do them. They work, so who cares? What's the point in completing them? Princess of Cannock. She's the new character, Zorlov. Damn, dude. And up goes the death count. Yeah, dude. Wow.
Must warn Midden Hall.
Damn, dude. Look how brutalized that guy is. What do you call the town next to Moonbrook? Like, not next to it, but close to it. I always call it Moonahan. I don't know if that's what it's called.
Though thou seemst mightily vexed. Didst thou dream ill-omened dreams, perchance?
Yeah.
Our dreams are the mirror of our souls, my boy. If ever aught should trouble thee, thou must needs share it. Thus is a problem halved, as the saying goes. But enough of such talk. Today is a day like any other, and thou must needs be about thy duties. Pray, go into the streets of the city and walk amongst thy people. Speak to them of their hopes and fears, that thou might one day rule wisely over them. And thence to the practice ground, that thy sword might one day suffice to protect them. For thou art mine heir, but thou art also heir to mighty Erdrick, hero of legend, and thus is thy duty twofold. Thou must needs be king and hero both. It is no easy path, but I trust that thou wilt tread it well.
Pray, stop by to see the item seller this day, Highness. Tidings oft travel fastest among those who cross the land in search of profit. There is much to be learned from such people, and thence to the captain of the guard, and learn that of the sword, which he might see fit to teach thee.
Okay. Opening the main menu is just as easy as a triangle press. At any time during the conversation, you can commit what you... Yeah, I've only ever done that accidentally. I've never actually used that. Oh, hold on. First things first. Absolutely mandatory system setting change. I'm gonna do, first of all, I'm gonna do the treasure chest locations, because that helped so much later on in the other game. But it's the running, dude. We gotta have it set to toggle. Save my thumb. Alright, so let's see. There were some things I missed. Very minor, but I much like that each of the kings and their queens have different sprites instead of... Yeah, absolutely. If I were able to be a hero in Dragon Quest, what class would I be? Well, if I was able to be a hero, I would be the hero. But if I'm not able to be a hero, I would be a paladin. Just like I am in Dragon Quest XI. How old are the descendants of Erdrick in this one? I don't know. Probably like 15 through 17, I would guess. Greetings, Highness. May all thine endeavors, whatever they may be, meet with success this fine day. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do is make sure that my mini-map is like zoomed out. Because that was kind of annoying too. There we go. Like, why would you want it zoomed in? Don't you want to see more? Not less? I'm stuck. Look at it, dude. Say what you will about Middenhall. They run a tight ship. Look how fucking shiny these floors are. Tantagel didn't have that as far as I remember. What do you mean you missed me? I've been streaming every day for like ever. My husband doth entreat me to be more ladylike, more like the Princess Gwaelin, wife of mighty Erdrick. But for all we know, the princess was a mischievous and spirited soul. If you're a hero, Sir Prince, then why are you unable to cast even a single spell? It is surprising strange, is it not? Nah, dude, because I'm a beast. I'm excited to see, like, if this guy's just a freaking beast to make up for not having any, spells. If thou wouldst do battle with fearsome fiends, thou must needs equip thyself accordingly, Highness. But this does not mean simply seeking out the biggest sword or the stoutest armor. Even seemingly lesser items can be blessed with beneficial effects. Oh dear, Dookie spots that some spinach is stuck between his teeth. Yeah, this game's gorgeous, man. They say the prince over in Cannock is skilled with both sword and spell. He must be a fine young man indeed. Yeah, fine young man, alright. Pray, take care around the teleportal that lieth just ahead, Highness. Shouldst thou trip and fall into it, thou wilt be transported to a place many leagues away in the blink of an eye. Okay. Magicless yet powerful swordsman. Air in G. Holy, you get a lot more area to walk around in. Oh, I like how they each have their, like, nation's flag. Mercurial Thrust, Cattle Prod, and Flying Knee. Flying Knee is so good. So is Mercurial Thrust. Especially if we run into any metal slimes. She's just seeping. You know the song that plays in the museum in Mega Man Legends? Oh, yeah, it is kind of similar to that. Dude, that's how the first game was for me. It's like, I feel like I'm at home. Like, I feel like I'm in my bed. Like, when I played Dragon Quest 1 HD2D Remake, and every time I play Dragon Quest 1, I feel like I'm, like, a kid again in my bedroom. on like a summer afternoon. I don't think I can get in there yet. No. Just trying to get as far as I can before my mom calls me down for supper. Like, I feel like I'm at home when I'm in a left guard. Seed of Strength? I mean, come on. We gotta give it to our boy. Strong boy. A 3 as well. Wait. Drew, what the hell? Oh man, when I played Dragon Warrior 1, I would have been like 5 years old when I played it the first time. Look at that. Better gear already, just from being curious. I got a joke, but want to make sure you're old enough to do it. I would have been, yeah, like 5 or 6. Okay, let's go this way. Turn on secret spots locations. Oh! No, like, is that the places on the overworld? What is that for? Heading out into the world. I mean, I went out the wrong way, but okay. I'll take your trophy. Hey, Poe, how's it going? Got your copy of Dragon Warrior from your mom. Apparently she spent 6 months beating it when it first came out. She was in university at the time. That's crazy. Oh, that's so awesome, Tiny. Oh man, that's such a good story. Thanks for sharing that. I got it, so I played it at my babysitter's house. Or I never played it. I would watch my babysitter's son play it, because I wasn't allowed to play it. And then I would just watch him play it all the time when I was like 4, I think. And then one day he was like busy with some extracurricular after school stuff when I was there, and I played it, and I was like, oh my god, it was the best thing ever. And then my parents ended up getting it for me. My parents didn't like buying me games that had reading in them. They would always say like, "Oh, that's a reading game. You can't play that," because I couldn't read yet, right? I was like maybe in kindergarten. And then I wanted this game so bad, like Dragon Warrior 1, sorry, so bad, and they ended up getting it for me. And they didn't really help me very much, so I couldn't really get very far. Eventually I did beat the Green Dragon and rescue the princess, and I thought I'd beat the game, and I was pretty hyped. But it wasn't until Dragon Warrior 4 where I was like old enough to read and understand what was going on. And when I beat that, I was like, this is the greatest game ever. That was the first game where like games weren't just something I did for fun after school. That was the first, Dragon Warrior 4 was the first game that like games became kind of my life. You know what I mean? Like they actually meant, the games could mean something. They could tell a story, right? Yeah, definitely. But I was like too young. I couldn't really read. I couldn't understand what was going on. Yeah, probably that didn't help either, Tiny. Absolutely. That's probably why my parents were like, get fucked. Can you help me? Can you guys help me get through this? And it's all like fucking old English. Yeah, get fucked, kid. I'm going back downstairs. That's what Ocarina of Time was for you? That's awesome. Now you feel like Dragon Quest V protagonist. Yeah, I played Dragon Warrior 1 as the protagonist from Dragon Warrior 5 at the beginning. Couldn't read a goddamn thing. The only thing that kept me pressing on was getting to see new monsters. I knew that the more I fought, it would sometimes make a jingle, and when it made that jingle, I would be able to get a little further and beat up a little bit more monsters before dying. I had no gold. I had no idea how to use the store anyways. I just brute forced my way to the Green Dragon eventually. I don't even know what level I was. Highness, forgive my impertinence, but art thou done with thy daily rounds? Hast thou spoken with thy people? Return to me when thou hast. It will serve thee well to stretch thy legs, ere I put thee through thy paces on the practice ground. Hey, Chrono. Oh, no worries. It'll be in the VAD. We just made jokes about how I should have a kill count. I should do a video on the kill count of Dragon Quest games and go through each game. Greetings, your highness, and might I say, as ever, your garments suit you most handsomely. You are dashing indeed. Found the gold digger. The peace that we enjoy, we owe entirely to the efforts of those who came before us. We must never forget to thank them for this, their greatest gift. Record your progress in an adventure log by praying to a church or by speaking with members of the clergy you find out and about. The game does autosave all on its own as well, however these files are overwritten often, so just save manually from time to time. You can create a maximum of 9. Just remember, FASF, fearless adventurers save frequently. Bro, I do save frequently. I wouldn't say I'm fearless, though. Like, have you ever seen the movie Hot Shots Part 2? Where it makes fun of, like, the sequel has to have more deaths, more kills than the original. And then there's the kill count in the top right corner of the screen, and he's just mowing everybody down like Rambo. And it's just like, the numbers are just scrolling. You are in your prime, Highness, and yet you hardly touch your food. Should you wish for a second bowl, or even a 50th, you need but say the word. Dragon Quest IV, yeah, so each chapter focuses on a different set of characters, and then it all comes together in the end. Absolutely incredible. Playing SNES JRPGs before patches, I just brute force story segments, talk to every NPC, every option, progress the story, repeat. PG-13, rated R, bloodiest movie ever. Right, I remember that! Similar experience of yours was with me in Final Fantasy 1 on the PS1. Love the opening cutscene of the warrior fight a dragon and slash through the flame breath. I knew the adventure is grand. Yeah, dude, I remember that too. So the first time I played Final Fantasy 1 was actually on the NES. I had it on the NES, but I mean, I couldn't get through Dragon Warrior, let alone a game where you're managing 4 party members and all that. So I hated Final Fantasy when on the NES when I was a kid, and I still don't really like the NES version. But I got it years later on the PS1 and love that. That's still like my favorite version probably. And that opening cutscene is so fucking badass. Same with the opening to Final Fantasy 2 in that. Because it was Final Fantasy Origins. It had Final Fantasy 1 and 2. The king is doubtless a great man, but he is also surpassing stern. He does not seem the type to revel in idle chitter-chatter or other such frivolities. Dude, we're just spending like an hour just hanging out, talking to the villagers and hanging out with you guys. A feathered cap. Is it better than the turban? It is not. Oh, maybe it is, but I can't wear it anyways. Looks at the bookshelves. Mighty Middenhall's swordsmanship. The royal line of Middenhall possesses knowledge of some fascinating fighting techniques. These are taught only to those of royal blood who have proven their devotion to the art of swordsmanship. Cattle prod, helm splitter, cutting edge, the list continueth. So continueth the line of kings and queens, princes and princesses, who are veritable maestros of the martial arts. Yeah, I like Middenhall already. Magic is for pussies, everybody knows that. So for those of you that are kind of like new to the stream, I never use magic. I try not to use magic in JRPGs because I hate magic. Hate using magic. I'll use healing magic, but almost never offensive magic. My brother, too, is a castle guard or Moonbrook way. I pray that soon he might be granted a leave of absence and come home to visit us. Highness, once more, thou tourest the towns. seeking to speak with thy people. Truly thou art diligent indeed. Okay, I talked to them already. Can I look at the painting? Some of the paintings in this game look really nice. Oh, there's a hidden seed of magic there. Just grinding on Dragon Quest 1 on your Steam Deck. Dragon Quest 1's so good. Poe, thank you for the 900 bits. I'm not sure why I didn't get the notification, but hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much. So much for that. Appreciate the heck out of that, dude. I want to take a moment to thank you. I love watching your streams, honestly. I feel like I'm watching a brother, even though I never had a brother. I love you, brother. You are my favorite streamer. Please don't let this go to your head, but I'm feeling sentimental. Maybe it's the music of this place. Thanks so much, dude. That means a lot. The whole reason, well, there's a couple reasons I started streaming, but when my friends and I would hang out, we would mostly play JRPGs, which are mostly single player. So when most people would go to their friend's house and play co-op games with their friends, me and my friends would go to each other's houses and watch each other play JRPGs, and that's essentially what Twitch is, just on a global scale, right? I wonder who that I know who that guy's brother is. Probably the one that's gonna waltz into town half dead. I patrol the castle that any rogue elements might be swiftly spotted and dealt with. You what, mate? Speaking of magic, just got the magic key in Dragon Quest 2 and just finished backtracking to every blue chest. Trust me, when you get the key, do the same. I always try to, but sometimes I miss them. Oh, Dragon Quest 7, yeah. Dragon Quest 7 is so good, man. So good. I wonder why I didn't use Kazap. Yeah. I didn't use Kazap because I just generally don't like magic. Many, many reasons. Final Fantasy 1 has the only magic system, and Final Fantasy 8 have the only instances of magic that I like. Actually, there's a couple. Fucking Expedition 33. There's no MP. If there's no MP, magic is great. If there's MP, magic is trash, and I will not use it unless it's healing magic or buffs. Unless I have no alternative, then I'll use it, but I won't be happy about it. Pray, pay careful heed to thine appearance, ere thou tourest the town, Highness. A tussle-headed prince is hardly fitting sight for the people. Helmsplitter is a sword skill, then why does Yangus have it? Helmsplitter is, you could just use it with whatever. You use it with axes, swords. If you fancy going faster, try holding the circle button. Don't worry about it, bro. I already got that sorted. Didst thou sleep soundly, Highness? I myself did not. I awoke in the dead of night with the strangest feeling of anxiousness. Good morrow to thee, young prince, and a fine one it is, too. Looking for mini medals. Dragon Quest 2 has one of the best soundtracks. So good. Expedition 33 is very good. I'm so looking forward to Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. I hope I can get like an early review copy of the game, so I can like actually review the game and get some guides started before the game comes out. What about magic prepping and charges makes you hate it, but like stocks in 8? Want to know why I like the stocks in 8? Because it basically rewards you for never using magic. Yeah, Helmsplitter is just like a weapon skill. Wish they had some sort of pin system so you could remember where all the locked chests are. Yeah, I know, dude. That's always a problem for me, too. Fighting Spiketail, good luck. I think it's the boss after him. That's the only boss in Dragon Quest 1 HD2D that felt unfair. Okay, hold on. Let's get to the world map and then we'll talk, because I feel like we're gonna be in Middenhall for like 3 hours. You love magic and hate melee. Yeah, I'm the total opposite. Dude, Dragon Quest, here's the thing. I always say Dragon Quest 7 on the PS1 is the best version. Another reason why it's my favorite version, none of the like skills, abilities or whatever, as far as I remember, and maybe Martine could tell us for sure. Oh yeah, we got to get our DLC to make us OP as fuck right out of the gate. None of the skills, like weapon abilities and skills, cost any MP, from what I remember. Fire Slash definitely doesn't. And that's like Kiefer's best weapon for like a long, or best ability for like ever. Yeah, you were saying, Shinryu, you write down all of them. I should be, but... Okay, I got it all. What? I don't know what the magical makeover kit is. If you are making for Cannock, you would best be served following the road to the west and stopping by Leftwind. 'Tis the safest route I know. The northwestern route, through the forests and over the mountains, would get you there the quickest, though less assuredly alive. Bow, ba, ba, bow, ba, ba, bow. Dee, 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 dee. Look at the cat suit. It would just make us so fucking OP right at the hop, right off the hop. So does this, but we want the gold, and it's slightly less OP. So let's go with that. Araviste's vest. What else did we get? We got a bunch of shit, dude. Elevating shoes, strength ring. Bunch of seeds. I don't want to use those yet. I'm gonna hold on to a lot of that until we get to... Where's this makeover thing it was talking about? I don't fucking know. Not the biggest deal. Each sign of Erdrick looks different in the animal suits. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Seven is a lot of people's least favorite ones. I understand why. I understand why, for sure. It doesn't have the strongest cast of characters, and it starts off very slow. Today, too, thou venturest forth to check upon thy people, Highness. Thou art kind indeed, kinder than we deserve. Let's talk more action. Curse thee! 'Tis thine arm I wish to see flying back and forth, not thy tongue. What have I told thee, worm? Craftsmanship requires 3 things: love, kindness, forbearance, and silence. Guess kind of a dick. My master speaketh of silence, and yet he's the one who's never ceases to roar and bellow. Sick house, brah. Let's see. In the original Dragon Quest VII, any skill and spell learned is permanent. Yes, dude. I loved it. 3DS version made advanced vocation skills exclusive to each job. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that. That was one of the things I didn't really like in the remake. I still really like the 3DS remake. I feel like it's really good if you want to replay Dragon Quest VII and don't want to spend 140 hours. But the best version, I think, will always probably be the PS1 version. But we'll see. We'll see what the reimagined one's like. I feel like with the dual vocation system, the reimagined might be a good middle point between the two in terms of like skills and spells and stuff being able to be used. The town groweth ever more bustling and full of new buildings as new faces thanks to his majesty. May Middenhall go from strength to strength. Yeah, this is weird that these buildings are like under construction and shit. Makes me wonder if Middenhall is going to be the immigrant town in this game. So I can't remember if Dragon Quest II had an immigrant town yet. I think 3 was the first one. There's an ultimate key chest right there already. Thou asketh why I shun my fellow man and hide myself away here. I can tell thee, pal, but once told, the tale cannot be untold. Art thou certain thou wishest me to spill the beans nonetheless? Yep. Well, 'tis because I like the damp, see? Lovely clammy dampness. Alright, man, each to their own. Variety and difference is the spice of life. You can be living in a well, and I'll live in my castle. I think I explored all the things. Highness, just the man I wish to see. I am awaiting the delivery of a consignment of goods from fair Moonbrook. It should have been here yesterday, and yet nothing. Alas, due to this sorry state of affairs, my shelves are nigh bare. Though if you would still like to peruse them, you would be most welcome. Let's see. It makes sense that I would have all the best armor in my kingdom. I am the prince after all. I kind of want to buy a Chimera Wing, but I think I won't need one. I missed the pot behind her, by the way. Merchant of Moonbrook, with whom I deal, is most punctual soul. Not once has he failed to appear ere now. But men are ever wont to oversleep, or to otherwise tarry. All is well, I'm sure. Well, well, if it's not my dear friend, Prince Charmless. What? They try to make you the Prince Charmless in this one? Heir to the mighty Erdrick, and yet unable to cast so much as a spell to ward off warts. Have you not better to do than fritter away your days in idle conversation? Still thine impertinent tongue, thou saucy rogue. Idle conversation indeed. The prince doth a great kindness to us all in speaking with us of our woes and worries. What quarrel hast thou with such a noble and upstanding young fellow, None. I merely thought that being hero and future king both, it might not befit our prince to rely on main force alone. And that a word of warning to that effect might aid him in his growth. I gotta say, I love that I already have, like, the Rubus insignia on my shield. Hey, Rin! Welcome to the stream. I did like the 3DS version. This remake is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm super excited for it. / no MP. Martine, can you confirm, do any of the abilities, like not spells, but do any of the skills or abilities cost MP in the PS1 version? It's been so long since I played it. All the clothes are the makeover kit, I think. Okay. Like the cat outfits and stuff. You didn't like Kiefer? What? Kiefer was like the only... Kiefer and the hero and then like the late game character were the only ones I liked. Yeah, 7 has Maribel. I guess I like Ruff. Like Gabbo / Ruff as well. But he doesn't really have much dialogue. Like, Dragon Quest 7 doesn't have shit characters. It just isn't as strong as other Dragon Quest games, you know what I mean? Double Vocation could use the same exclusive skills from the 3DS version, but at least you can train 2 different jobs at the same time and keep one master job with all the skills. Yeah, like, I feel like we're going to get the access to the skills from both classes, but only our main one will level up. Hey, Juno! How's it going, dude? Bullying him for not having magic. Hey, man, I'm proud that I don't use magic. Damn, he needs a girl to protect him. Yeah, it makes sense that he'll get MP because he's gonna need for his like weapon abilities. Thou thinkest thyself to fit counsel princes? Ha! Then thou art boneheaded indeed. Begone, swaggering oaf, and away with you. Forsooth, fear not, Highness. The people know full well the purpose of thy daily tour of the town, and how diligently thou practice thy swordcraft each and every afternoon. Pay no heed to the pratings of green-eyed nincompoops. We stand firmly at thy back. But I have kept thee too long already. Away to the practice ground, and may fortune attend thee. Away to the... I want what's in that pot, please. There we go. Can't wait to play the remake of 7. You've never played it. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for everyone to experience that one. Zounds, I'm exhausted. I need a little respite, or perhaps even a holiday. I hear that Cannock is surpassing pretty at this time of year. The king is hard both upon himself and those who serve him, and with good reason. Were it not for his unwavering steadfastness, Middenhall would not be the kingdom it is today. Alright, I don't have... I'm so used to playing Dragon Quest 1 where I had the ability to tell how many treasures were in here. Like, we're in each area. Yeah, in all the newer games, all the skills cost MP, but in Dragon Quest 7 and, like, older, they didn't. I don't know if it was all of them or just certain ones didn't, but I know, like, most of the good ones you didn't even need to.
Highness, come, the practice ground awaiteth, though I fear there is precious little left for me to teach thee. Despite thy youth, thy skill already approacheth mine own, nay, exceedeth it, perhaps. To have tutored such a prodigy in the arts maketh me right proud. But I am yet captain of the guard, and have pride of mine own to think of. I do not mean to yield to thee just yet, young prince. Make ready!
These wounds! Friend, what misfortune hath befallen thee?
Oh shit, the dude's pulling up. He made it into town. Yeah, I was talking about Dragon Quest 7 on the PS1. Hatchet Man might? That would make sense.
Brother!
Martine, once you get access to job classes, make sure to, yeah, dude, Thin Air, and,
my wounds.
use the, I think it's called, they call it the Mariner or the Pirate or whatever. You get, like, Tidal Wave, and you can just spam it for, like, the rest of the game. It's so fucking good. It takes out all the enemies. That's always, like, the first job class I, like, master.
Come, we will take you there.
Because then you have it forever. Thin Air was, like, OP too, though. I think that's a martial artist one.
What is the meaning of this? What hath befallen thee, friend?
Majesty, Moonbrook Castle. Attacked. Monsters. A great horde of...
Yeah, if you guys are watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button. Helps more people to be able to find the stream.
Fear not, brother. We shall...
Cleve Wizard, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate the hell out of it, man.
No!
He did his duty to the last, and expended his final breath that we might learn of the assault on Moon.
Yeah, really, this guy kind of like saved
Cannock
and Middenhall, if you think about it.
Befitting such heroism.
Liked and commented. Can't subscribe again. Appreciate it, dude.
It seemeth ill deeds are afoot in the kingdom of Moonbrook, but we do not yet know the full truth. Pray, do not speak of this until such time as the facts of the matter have been ascertained, lest panic spread needlessly among the populace. Sire, in the meantime, make ready to defend the city. I would speak with my son. Come, child. Below with thee.
Yeah, it might be called something else in that version. I can't remember, Martine, but yeah, it's called like the Mariner or the Pirate or something, and goddamn it's broken once you get that ability. Fellow spoke of a horde of monsters, yet mighty Moonbrook could surely stand firm in the face of even the largest of attacking forces, could it not? Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream and you haven't yet, please remember to click that heart, show me some love. Give me a follow here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Duka03. Helps the channel grow, helps you know when I'm online, helps us reach our follower goals. You can also check out the YouTube channel. I stream from there as well. I also do a ton of Dragon Quest and JRPG content, including guides. I've been making guides for Dragon Quest 1 HD2D Remake on there on how to, a ton of different things, but the most important one is how to keep Gwaelin for the entirety of the game. So be sure to check that one out if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think we're gonna hit that a lot sooner than I expected. Let's say. Thanks to all of you. But yeah, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Duka03. Join the Discord if you want to hang out with us off stream as well. Link is in the chat. Just when you get in there, be sure to let them know in Patty's Party Planning Pub where you found the link, and then we can pull you into the Discord. That's kind of our bot protection there. Yeah, I think it was called the Mariner or Mariner or whatever, Mariner in the original. Jolly Rager is what it's called in the newer one. But yeah, I think Dragon Quest X is the only one with a druid. With a druid class.
Another such tragedy befell our world some decades since. A great monstrous horde laid waste to the land of Renderak. The horde was commanded by one who styled himself High Priest Hargon, fearful that the High Priest's minions might make Middenhall their next port of call. My father did shore up the kingdom's defenses and set his men to watch for monsters on the horizon. I must confess that the further the tragedy drifted in time, the more I had thought the danger passed.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought it was real, right?
But the similarities between the assault just now reported and the one my father described cannot be denied. Could this be another Renderak? I hardly dare believe it. We must ascertain the facts of what hath befallen.
Oh, so Renderak wasn't originally Hargon's country. He just took it.
I would have thee journey to Cannock.
That's
to share
cool.
These unfortunate tidings with the king of that realm. None can afford to remain ignorant if the horde is abroad. Thence thou must visit Moonbrook and see with thine own eyes what hath befallen it. I must needs remain here to see to our defenses, as my father did before me. Wilt thou bear this burden on my behalf, beloved son?
Absolutely.
I am right.
I love that the flaps from his like hat are flapping in the wind, like the little bands.
A necklace, to be precise. The princess's pledge.
Gwaelin's
Ere he
love.
became the first and greatest king of this land. Thine ancestor, mighty Erdrick.
Dragon Quest 7 does have a druid, right? I forgot about that.
Dragon Lord. This necklace was presented unto him by a certain fair maiden, with whom he did forge a firm and lasting bond on his travels. It shall surely aid thee on thy path. Now
Yeah, I
away with
guess,
thee.
right.
Venture westward from our realm, and thou shalt reach the village of Leftwine soon enough. From there, cast thine eyes northward, and thou shalt espy the castle of Cannock. As thou well knowest, in Cannock and Moonbrook both are to be found others, through whose veins floweth the blood of the hero of legend. Take care, my child. I have faith that thou wilt see thy duty done.
All right. Head to Cannock. Before thou departest, Highness, pray take this. 200 gold and some items. Thanks. We knew that this peace could not last, and yet for Moonbrook to have fallen is a blow beyond imagining. Know that his majesty sends thee forth as duty dictates. He is after all a king and a descendant of mighty Erdrick to boot. But he is also a father, and I do not doubt that he will fret most mightily for thy safety on the road. I beg of thee, take care. I thought Rendragon Builders were just supposed to be a subversion of expectations, where players who've played Dragon Quest II already are expecting to be a snowy wasteland, and we hear that it's hell. Yeah, that's how I felt too. Throw a huge boulder? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Boulder toss or whatever. Only to actually get there and see it's gorgeous. Kilo Mike, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate the heck out of that, dude. Thank you so much. Something doesn't make much sense. All these kings send out their kids to adventure, but what if they die? I feel like the kids have a better chance than the old men, though, you know? Man, I don't even remember that part of Builders 2. It's been so long since I played it. Like, I haven't played it since it came out. I really liked Builders 2, though. I don't like those kind of, like, Minecraft-y games. But Builders 2 was really good, like, gameplay-wise. As far as, like, building went, I literally would do, like, the bare minimum just to progress the story, but it felt like I was playing a classic Zelda game. Which are, like, the only Zelda games I like. Yeah, the King of Moonbrook's already dead, so... That could be it, too. If you feel a bit lost, press... Dude, I'm kind of excited because... Oh, man, dude. Just seeing this? Just fucking seeing this? Okay, there's Cannock way up there. There's Leftwind. What's fucking hilarious, I always found this hilarious, is like, Dragon Quest II is Luminaries of the Legendary Line, yeah. Like, there's Moonbrook, right? Why did the guy walk all the way past Cannock, past Leftwind, and Warren Middenhall? He'd probably be alive if he just stopped in Cannock and got sent someone from Cannock to, like, let everybody else know. What an idiot! Oh, dude. They did such a good job with the battle sprites. Oh, I'm so slow. Makes sense. Oh, right, I gotta speed the battle up, too. Dude, the soundtrack in Dragon Quest II is, like, really good. Like, one of the best. Especially the ending theme is the best ending theme out of, like, the entire series. Probably the best ending theme ever. They used it at the true ending of Dragon Quest XI as well. We did it, boys. Do 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 do. Do do do. Play these remakes, couldn't get enough of of one's overworld theme. Yeah, dude. They just did such a freaking good job with these. I love Dragon Quest 1 so much, so playing through that was just so good. What if he took a boat? Yeah. Well, I don't know if he could get his hands on a boat. But yeah, maybe, right? And then yeah, even then though. I guess where would he leave from? I guess that body of water right there, and then go up the river and sail across. Yeah, that could be what it was. Let's go with that. Lonely Youth is a gorgeous song. I was just about to say that too. Could listen to it forever. I was a bit sad when it changed. Everybody knows that the game with the best ending theme is actually Plants vs. Zombies. What? Okay, I don't know the names of any of the songs other than Marching Through Fields and Wagon Wheels March or something. Is this the Lonely Youth song that's playing right now? Do 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 do. I don't think bunnycorns were here in the original. I think it was just slimes and the birds and the slugs. You walk all the way from Moonbrook to Middenhall, so he is an idiot. Good to know. Oh, good. Did they make him seem as like? Well, I don't want to know. But yeah, good to know. This song, I think. Okay. We should probably just go to Leftwind, but oh no, a ghost, a spooky ghost. I remember the getting poisoned at this point in the game was like a death sentence, just like it was in Dragon Quest 1, like the original. Divine Dagger. Son of a bitch. If it not big, me no equip. Do, 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 do. Hello, I am Airdrie II, and I will call this city to the left of my castle Leftwind. I guess so, hey? Well, Middenhall in Japan is called Laurasia, and Laura is Gwaelin's name. So they named that country after Gwaelin. So Middenhall is actually, yeah, it's supposed to be named after Gwaelin. That's one thing I wish they wouldn't have called it Middenhall. I wish they would have just called it, like, I don't know, Gwaelinton or something. I don't fucking know. Gwaelinton sounds awful. Gwaelinburg. Does Cannock call it right wind? It'd be like more south wind, I feel. No, I'm gonna leave secret spots off. I like exploring and finding them. Just a bit of exploring, Zorloff. Prince of Cannock and Princess of Moonbrook remind me of Ronald Weasley and Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. Downwind. Yeah, downwind would be a good one because it's like it's kind of a bit of a pun too. As you may be able to tell, I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I don't know who any of those people are. Oh, look at this little mountainy bullshit. Ah! I like his little caw. Get out of here. Do, 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 do. Oaken Club, me like Smash. Do, 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 do. Ah, that might be why. That might be why. Let's take a look. Like that place that's like the eye, and then there's the place like in Final Fantasy 1, there's that place that's on like the bird's wing and the eye. Not really. I mean, maybe a bird that got hit by a truck. No! My treasure. Kind of wish Middenhall was his own character in this versus Silent Pro Tag. Yeah, I guess, right? Because if the others have personality, why shouldn't he? Remember that. We're gonna need that when we get our ship. Looks more like a manta ray. Yeah, kinda. So I just see if my phone's charging. It wasn't charging last night for whatever reason. To the left is Leftwind. To the right, Middenhall. I wonder if Leftwind in the Japanese version is called like Hidari Machi or something like that. We just like left to town. Do 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 do. Did he just shit out another ant? Assume it's because of the mandatory silent pro tag all Dragon Quest games have. Yeah, I actually cheered when the hero in one spoke at the end. Yes! That was awesome. That was so good that they kept that in there. Do 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 do. Yeah, I played Dragon Quest of the Stars. I wasn't like a big fan of it, but the multiplayer was kind of cool. I hope they had, well, they do have multiplayer. I hope they have more multiplayer added to Dragon Quest Smash Grow. Ah, greetings, little one. Enjoying a spot of make-believe adventuring, are we? In that case, I suggest thou makest for the plains east of Cannock. Oh, and do investigate the lands south and west of the kingdom whilst in the region. I too fancied myself an adventurer in my youth. Dude, I'm not on a fucking journey of make-believe. I'm trying to save the world from Hargon, who absolutely massacred my cousin's country. But thanks for the tips, old lady. I got this one, right? Yeah, I was like, there's no way I would have missed that. Not many know of this spot, but it's an ideal place to forage for mushrooms and herbs. Similar sites can be found north of Middenhall and northwest of Cannock. I did too. You were shocked? Yeah, I did a review of Dragon Quest Smash Bros. I played the closed beta of it. It's up on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out. It didn't do very good. I don't think people care too much about the mobile games, which is understandable. How is it so far? I mean, we haven't really done anything yet. We like just left town. We're almost at the second town now. The first 3 towns are all like right at the beginning of the game. I kind of don't want to explore until I get the Prince of Cannock. How you doing, soldier? All right, have a good one, Shinryu. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I'll be on tomorrow. I should be on tomorrow afternoon as well, and then tomorrow evening as well. Today, just the afternoon, not in the evening. Nice, you also played Smash Bros. It was better than I thought it was going to be. This humble settlement is the village of Leftwyn. It's a traveler's resting place of some renown. Just got off work from probably the longest work day you've had in a while. Those are the worst, dude. I don't have very many like super long work days anymore because I work from home. So if it's like a slow, dead-ass day at work, I like edit videos. The pumpkin? Oh, there is something in here. Seed of Agility. Yeah, I know. Your bad days would be a lot worse than my bad days, that's for damn sure. A lot of the guys that I coach and train with at my dojo, they work for the mental health hospital as like prison guards, basically, too. So I hear some crazy shit from them, too. Prithee, do not startle me so. I nearly trod in horse manure. Since when do horses say wicker? Thought it was better than I thought, too. The multiplayer was hit or miss, though. I didn't get a chance to do the multiplayer, unfortunately. Plus, I hated energy system tickets for metal slime farming. That's similar to your job. Welcome to our inn. On whose comfort and cordiality do we pride ourselves? Why not stay with us a while? No, but I will rob you. This one's probably locked. Thief's key, probably. Knowest thou the Prince of Cannock? 'Tis said he is a noble fellow, skilled with both sword and spell. I like how everyone's hyping him up, but he's like the shittiest JRPG character of all time. At least in the original. He was garbage. Lo, thou art a child of breeding, art thou not? What? 'Tis plain from how thou carriest thyself. What the fuck does that mean? Thou'st art a child of breeding? Who's the drunk fuck that made this signpost, too? I swear I saw something in here. Maybe not. Maybe I was just walking past the cat. Ba ba. Chase the birds. Begone, fool! Canst thou not see this is a lover's tryst? My father is a guard at Moonbrook Castle. To hold such a post, he must be a great man indeed. Do you not agree? Yikes! He's dead. You had better, for soon he shall return here to visit us, and shall surely have words with anyone who speaks ill of him. Yeah, sure he will, kid. Sure he will. Oh, maybe tiny. Either way, it's fucking weird. Man. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. So, contextually speaking, is this a direct continuation of 1, or is it a different character? This takes place, like, I think it's like 300 years after the first one. 300 to 500 years after the original. The child o'er yonder's father doth serve in Moonbrook. His mother is long since passed away, and thus he is entrusted to the care of his aunt. Yeah, well, his dad is fucking dead too, bro. Sorry to break it to you. I love look at the fucking water. How beautiful this little pond and bridge looks. Son of a bitch. The fuck? Oh, there's a dude here. One cannot simply spend one's days complaining that anything and everything's a bother. For the man who once poisoned cannot bother to heal himself, doth end up ere long in his coffin. You mean like the Prince of Cannock? This place was once but a simple stopping place on the road between Cannock and Middenhall, but as the two kingdoms grew, it grew along with them, both in size and prosperity. Perhaps the very hero of legend and the Princess Gwaelin herself once stayed here. Just imagine. They might have. Some, come, say a prayer ere thou continuest on thy travels. Yeah, so the hero and princess from Dragon Quest 1, they founded these countries basically when they left Alefgard after Dragon Quest 1. Soldier. Dude, he is dead. That kid's dead. Dad is fucking dead. Like, he's talking about how he's so proud of his dad and can't wait to see him when he gets back from his like work post. Did you see fucking Moonbrook could get absolutely fucking nuked at the beginning of the game? His dad ain't coming home, bro. He's fucking dead. Hey, Malroth! Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by. What point in medieval era would you say this is? I don't even know, dude. Where art thou headed, friend? To Cannock, perchance? Long have I meant to visit the place, yet I fear that I am grown too old to make the journey north. Along with Middenhall and Moonbrook, 'tis one of the three kingdoms founded by the descendants of mighty Erdrick. Okay, already got that. You are at a loss as to what to buy. Ha! Friends, speak not so foolishly. Buy all the best armor and arms on offer. You worry for the strings of your purse. Then may I suggest you first focus on defensive equipment. Dude, that's the worst advice. Doubtless you know the saying, a weak blade never killed its wielder. Weak armor, less so. And what one lacks in strength of arms, one may yet make up for with magic, skills, and strategy. See, that's, again, I'm the opposite of that. I do not use magic, skills, or strategy. I use brute force. An enemy cannot hurt you if they are already dead, is my strategy. Chain sickle. I wasn't going to grab it, but might as well. Butt of kills. Hold on, can we buy anything else? No. We probably could if we sell shit, but I don't want to sell anything until I have Cannock in the party. The Dragons and Wizards part, yeah. Circa Dragons and Wizards AD. When faced with a multitude of fiends, one must needs decide upon a strategy post-haste. Namely, if one would target the strongest foes first, or the weakest. However, one's mind is made up easily when faced with enemies with power to summon allies anew. Such adversaries must be bested before all others. That is not true, because then you don't get as much EXP. Just don't shop because these games are so generous with scavenging. Yeah, really, you don't have to in the HD2D remakes. My beloved brother serveth in the castle guard at Moonbrook. Some days ago, he did entrust his only son unto my care. Though he did promise to return ere long and spend some time with the boy just as soon as he might earn a leave of absence. He's fucking dead. He's fucking dead. There's still that spinach stuck between my teeth. God damn. It's a bit strange that the earlier games used ye old English, but in later games they started using modern dialects. Yeah, because they take place in different places, right? Even 3 doesn't use ye old English until you end up in a left guard. When faced with a multitude of fiends, one must needs decide upon a strategy post-haste. I already talked to this fucking dickhead. Who's the real dickhead? Him or me for talking to him again, though? Permanent leave of absence from life. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's go. Xenoverse 2. Chile became my princess. What's Xenoverse 2? Like Dragon Ball Xenoverse? I'll grab this one because it's right on the way. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, the sound of the chain sickle. Okay. I think I have that one. I didn't play it very much, though. Those games are crazy. We got Helm Splitter already. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I don't know why I went back to get on the road. That's like in Final Fantasy VIII. Whenever I rent the car, I always make sure to stay on the road for whatever reason. It's kind of dumb, but... Cannock. Gwaelin's Gate. Alright. It was never called that before. So I explained it in my video talking about kind of the development of Dragon Quest II, which you can check out on the YouTube channel. But the castle, like the Kingdom of Cannock, used to be right here. So if you thought Dragon Quest II was already nightmarishly hard on the NES, you used to have to walk all the way from here to get to Cannock without dying and without being able to rest up. So glad to have Helm Splitter in 2. Felt its absence while playing 1. Yeah, no doubt. Well, you did have like there was a debuff item you could use, but it wasn't the best. I only used it like 2 or 3 times, I think. Dude, look at how nice Cannock looks. They really leaned into like the green forestry. Like, they gave each kingdom its identity in this remake, which is nice. This place looks fucking beautiful. At least it made more sense for the soldier to go to Middenhall in that version. Welcome, Wanderer, to the Kingdom of Cannock. Just now I did spy upon the southern horizon a glow of as of a great conflagration. I pray that naught hath befallen our brothers and sisters of the peaceful realm of Moonbrook. Like, look, this is like a forest town, man. Like, they even have, like, trees cut down in town. It just looks so lived in, you know? Allow me to impart some advice unto you. Purchase medical herbs and chimera wings often, and in quantities great. Get out of here. Do I have a chimera wing yet? No, I still don't. That is a little dicey. Oh yeah, there we go. We got 2 already. Look at these big fucking logs and shit. So the inn used to be down here. This used to be where the inn was. Also, what's this? An inn filled with water in a Dragon Quest game? That's never happened before. It's usually either just a little area you can explore that maybe has treasure, or a well mimic. Though the soil here is fertile and the growing good, the insects are a constant nuisance. Not as ever easy, I suppose. While there are giant fucking ants outside trying to kill us. So, I mean, that's probably why there's such an insect problem. Do 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 do. At least, let's see. Why do you refuse to play 1? 1's fucking awesome. Yeah, the color coding for each kingdom is awesome. So, should I start with 1, then 2, then 11? I would start with either 3 or 11. Up to you. You can start with 1 as well. But apparently this has a special ending if you've beaten Dragon Quest III HD2D Remake first. Dookie looks at the bookshelves. On the handling of scrolls... Scrolls are imbued with the power of many different spells and abilities and can be used to make that power one's own. As such, they must be handled with both care and respect. However, they do not allow anyone to obtain said knowledge. Those unattuned to the arts that sleep within a scroll have nothing to gain by perusing it. Scrolls are not necessarily unique. Some have multiple copies. Still, that is no excuse to not handle them with the requisite care and respect. May all those who ignore this advice be visited by the Naughty Stick. Isn't the Naughty Stick from Dragon Quest XI? Cannock is a fine, fertile, and fruitful place indeed. Its crops are delicious and bountiful both. Tired-looking face stares back. Already finished 3. Okay. Yeah, do 3, 1, then 2, and then do 11. I think that'll be the best way then for you. Get out of here, birds. Pot lid. Get out of here, butterflies. So many seeds you get in this. Where next? To Middenhall, perhaps? And on the way, a sojourn in fair Leftwind to break up the monotony of the road? This is Cannock, one of the 3 realms founded by the scions of mighty Erdrick, and it is a passing pleasant place indeed. Prince Middenhall needs a nap. Yeah, apparently. Tired-looking face. Our own prince is something of a spellcaster, unlike the Prince of Middenhall, or so I hear. But they say that self-same prince is something of a master of the sword. Truly, do we all have our strengths and weaknesses. I mean, I don't need to stay at the inn, so... Brian Hobbit7, thank you so much for the YouTube subscription. Appreciate the hell out of it, dude. Ahead lieth Cannock Castle. Be on thy best behavior now. Oh, here's a weapon shop. So this weapon right here, the Iron Lance, in the NES version, that is the best weapon you can buy for the Prince of Cannock. For those of you wondering how absolutely fucking garbage he is in the original. This is the best weapon you can buy for him in the entire game. And yes, you get it in the second town. And it is shit. One day, I too shall be like the princess. I shall train and train and train and train some more until I am stronger than any other. My daughter worshipeth the young princess. Why, she waketh each day at dawn to see her highness on the morning run about the town. That one so noble should try her hardest despite being born into comfort is an inspiration indeed for the little one. Alright, let's go in. Hold on, let's make sure we didn't miss a sneaky bullshit thing in here. No, we good. Dude, Cannock looks fucking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous kingdom here. Ooh. Oh, the castle's the exact same shape. That's good. I like that. It's weird that the town wasn't, but... Why is this not Prince Dookie of Middenhall who standeth before me? Forgive us, Highness. Though thou art surpassing dutiful, I fear that our own prince and princess are somewhat free-spirited by comparison. Why, only the other day the princess did think to make a poisonous mire here in the castle grounds, claiming that she wished to temper her resistances or some such. The child begareth belief. Yeah, I think the princess of Cannock is super young. The king and I did often enjoy a tipple together late of an evening. That is, until we were discovered by the queen and scolded most mercilessly. What is a tipple? The gaol lieth ahead. 'Tis not a place to be entered for one's idle amusement. Is that like... Ooh, the antidotal herb will come in handy. Is that like a... yeah, dungeon, I was going to say. Thou art free to speak with the prisoners through the bars if thou wouldst, but pray approach them with care. Since thou didst go all the trouble of visiting me here, allow me to share a little pearl of wisdom. There's a key in this world that can only open nigh any door. Just imagine. The more we stain our hands with wicked acts, the higher we climb in the ranks of the army of the faithful. Oh, they're part of the children of Hargon? What luck to be imprisoned here beside one so damnably foul. Pray, what did I do to deserve such punishment? The plaguey fiend ne'er ceaseth to entreat me to do wrong. Come, friend, the world shall soon end. What mannereth aught? With this and other such pleasantries doth he bombard me. So tirelessly aggravating is he, that I have been put off wrongdoing entirely. Yeah, so the Children of Hargon is basically a giant cult. Honestly, I wish we lived in a world like Dragon Quest. Monsters, magic, and adventure as far as the eye can see. I think I've never really, like, played it. But if I were to live in a Dragon Quest world, like any probably JRPG world, I'd probably honestly pick the Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3 world. Because it's got, like, all this high-tech technology stuff. But it also has all, like, the skills and abilities of the Dragon Quest series. But then again, I don't think the characters can use it, only the monsters, so maybe it wouldn't be that great. Sorry guys, I'm just like zigzagging all over the place. My respect for Her Majesty the Queen knoweth no bounds. She is kind when kindness is required, and stern when sternness is the order of the day. She's a wise woman indeed. It seemeth that there are those among the people who do seek to sow discord and mistrust. How can such souls live with themselves? I mean, you could still go on an adventure, but you'd have to fight like wolves and shit. You could still go on an adventure in the real world. Those would be like the monsters. Fucking bears and shit. I wonder if she might have been aged up a bit for the game, considering she's a party member. Maybe 12 to 14 in comparison. Yeah, I think she'd be like 12 to 14. I think, because I remember people saying that she's basically like a gadabout. But it would honestly make sense, because if she's that young, she's just going to screw around and do what she wants, you know? Herein is kept a great treasure of the royal line of Cannock, one once possessed by the very hero of legend himself. I need a key to get it. Only one deserving the title of hero might be suffered to claim the contents of this chest. And I mean not merely one through whose veins the blood of heroes courseth. I mean one in whom the people might place their trust, in whose strength and kindness they might have the utmost faith. It's locked, but my spells. Beyond it lie the princess's chambers. I am tasked with her safekeeping, and yet I sometimes feel that it is I who must be kept safe from her. She doth fire off spells in my direction without a buyer leave, and challenged me to duels over the merest of trifles, all in the name of training. 'Tis no easy posting, I tell thee. So she just wants to go on adventures. Her room used to be over here. So there used to be a hallway here, and then her room was over on the right. So they made it up top here instead. It looks like she shares a room with her brother. Cousin, I feel like it feels like years since you last visited. Have you come seeking your playmate, my dolt of a brother? Alas, he is abroad, on an errand of such surpassing foolishness that I dare not speak of it. Dookie looks at the bookshelves. I just stole money from them. The crack scroll! I doubt he can learn. No, cannot be learned. So the scrolls are like TMs from Pokemon in this one, it sounds like. Bronze knife. I don't think it's better than the chain sickle. You can't equip it anyways. Oh, look at that lush green carpet. Dude, the Kingdom of Cannock is fucking beautiful.
Well met, young Maidenhall.
How thou art grown since last we saw thee. Yet the furrow of thy brow suggesteth all is far from well.
All is far from well.
Moonbrook is fallen. Her armies laid waste by a vast horde of fiends. Yet as thou sayest, we have but one soldier's word. It would behoove us to learn the truth before acting unduly. Wait! Pray, take our boy with thee.
These guys don't believe me?
Though some regard him as something of a featherbrain sort, he is assiduous in his daily
Featherbrain
training
sort.
with sword and spell.
Where art thou, boy? Thy presence is
Yeah, dude, Cannock is dripped out as fuck.
Whatever is the matter, Daddy? If you were looking for that wayward brother of mine, I'm afraid you shan't find him here. He set off for the wellspring of the hero earlier this morn.
Even now, he marcheth to the beat of a drum entirely his own. Mine apologies, fair prince. Yet I could not forgive myself wert thou to go companionless and any harm were to befall thee. Wouldst thou be willing to journey to the wellspring of the hero and bring back my son?
No.
Highness, I beg thee to consider that I could never again look thy father in the eye should misfortune befall thee. And my son, for all his faults, is of the bloodline of Erdrick. He would be no burden to thee, I am sure.
Yeah, bullshit.
Troubling thee so, but we should be ever grateful.
Once thou hast located our boy, do see he is returned to the castle. There are matters I would see discussed before you two depart. Is my cousin Moonbrook no more?
We do not know that, dear. Let us not dwell on that we cannot control, but turn our attentions to that we can.
Quite. Summon the Chancellor. The kingdom must be fortified.
Yeah. Okay, he does believe us then. He sounded like he doesn't fucking believe us at first. My brother has a head start, it is true, but surely you can catch up with such an invertebrate dawdler as he, surely. Wait, hold on. Yoink. Prince Fates is a kindly soul at heart. He is simply somewhat blind to others' thoughts and feelings at times. Much to the amusement of his onlookers, I must say. Oh, is this the prince's room? Or maybe this would be the parents' room, you'd think. Seemeth that my son hath made for the wellspring of the hero. Pray forgive the inconvenience. Why now, of all times, must the boy choose to visit the wellspring of the hero, now, when he hath so rarely ventured there before?
Quickly, in here! What was all that talk of Moonbreak just now?
Oh, I'm filling her in.
Good gracious! That is terrible news, and I can well understand why Father is loath to let you go alone. Then it is decided. I will accompany you on your hunt for my darling brother. After all, if he is to play his part as a scion of the hallowed hero, then so must I. It is as I always say, age is no excuse to laze. I hardly think that Mummy and Daddy Dearest will allow me to join you on your journey to Moonbrook, but at the very least, I can help you find my brother, can't I?
Yep.
Wonderful! Well, now that is settled, let us prepare to depart. Adventure awaits. But first I must dress for the occasion. Step outside for a moment, please.
She just, in the original, she just shit talks her brother. You go in her room and she's like, just watch out for my brother. He's not very bright, basically. Hey, Sorrow. I am like almost 2 hours in.
What do you make of my traveling togs? I sewed them myself, you know.
I like how she's just like obsessed with training and going on adventures and stuff.
Poked you in the eye. When a lady asks for your opinion on her outfit, you say it's stunning or breathtaking. Or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, sublime beyond belief. Anyway, on the subject of feeling adventurous, let us be off.
You're in the same spot?
And pray do not stand on ceremony. I have a name for a reason. By all means, call me by it.
Alright. Zorloff, this is your character.
Now that is settled, let us fly to the east, over field and forest, and down into the depths of the earth. The wellspring of the hero awaits.
Zorloff joins the party. glad I could help. A royal guest. Cannock's finest is along for the ride. While with you, the princess will help fight against any enemies you cross swords with. However, she hasn't officially decided to join your party just yet. The independent-minded miss won't take any orders from you, nor allow you to rifle through her items or equipment. Special scrolls. Enchanted parchments adorned with the wisdom that allow their readers to learn new spells. Okay, yeah. Let's make sure we save. I like the Princess of Cannock so far. She seems like the kind of character that like she's like locked away in the castle and just wants to go on adventures. So she's like always like coming up with her own adventures around like the kingdom, around like the town and stuff, and like wants to train for the day that she might one day go on an adventure of her own. Whoops. Oh, I can't even see her health and shit. She's like a true guest character. Alright. Dude, look at how forested in. Like, this looks fucking gorgeous. Oh, man. The Kingdom of Cannock. I just love how they gave each kingdom its own identity. Da, 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 da. I always go this way. I don't know. I remember it becoming troublesome once you run into bubble slimes. Oh, she casts Frizz. If you're on ultra fast battle, the princess's text might go by a bit fast to read. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll see. Right, she's apparently like kind of like Tornico, right? Do. Rat skull. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, yeah, it is too fast. Okay, hold on. I'll slow it down a little bit. Do. Plain clothes. $5. I am glad these places don't have monster encounters, though. Because sometimes it's hard to find what you're looking for. Did I get that one? Yeah, I think I got everything. Ba 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 ba. Oh, here we go. We gotta get rid of these fucking bubble slimes. Zorlef gets everybody fired up, cheering us on. Princess of Cannock is my hype girl. Just like how Gwaelin was my hype girl in Dragon Quest 1. Hey, Paper. I've been playing Dragon Warrior on Game Boy Color before I get to the HD remakes, but I don't want to wait. I did that with Dragon Quest 3 HD2D. I replayed Dragon Warrior 3, and I literally finished like a day or 2 days before Dragon Quest 3 HD2D came out, so it worked out really well. There goes that chain sickle I fucking spent my money on earlier. Minty Fresh Chew, thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Appreciate the hell out of that, dude. Welcome to the stream. Melt the world in molten mac and cheese. What? We call that KD here in Canada. Dude, I can't even eat fucking KD anymore. It, like, fucks my stomach up so bad. We'll come back and explore the peninsula once we get Cannock. The spring itself is a little further in. That's where we shall find my brother performing his ablutions? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, nice. Whereabouts are you from? And who's that little emote of? Is that Evie? Normally, he forgoes the bath entirely, but today of all days, he chooses to soak himself in holy water. You too must think this timing leaves little to be desired. Ontario, gotcha. Right, still, I must not do him down unduly. Though his wits may be scattered, his heart is always in the right place. Now enough chitter-chatter, let us find the heir to Cannock's crown. The Prince of Cannock. Stupid. Dude, I used to shit talk Ontario forever because I had only been to Toronto and everyone was kind of a dick. And then I went to Ottawa and it was so awesome. We went to Ottawa and like Montreal and Quebec and all that in September, this past September, and it was so awesome, man. Everyone was so friendly in Ottawa. Like, it was like the opposite of Toronto. So I have to apologize. I totally just pulled every Ontarian in with the people from Toronto up until September of this year. Oh, you're also from Ontario. Oh man, having the map is gonna make this so much better. I've also been playing Dragon Quest IX on the DS for the first time. Nice! Whereabouts are you in Dragon Quest IX? What job classes are you using? We Ontarians are attached to your channel like a magnet. Just got your MRI results and they're not particularly great. So what's the scoop then? Ugh. Hopefully you don't need surgery. Hopefully it's just rest and heal. Alright, have a good one, Zorloff. Thanks for hanging out, dude. So Ontario, California, which is abbreviated Ontario, California for the longest time. I thought that people were talking about Ontario, Canada. Oh yeah, I guess, hey? Ontario, CA. Seriously thought that a lot of bad stuff happened there until I realized that. You have chronic inflammation in your knee. You also have degenerative cartilage and a tear in your patellar tendon. Degeneration in your knee tendons too. Fuck, dude. That's not good. What's the plan then to fix all that shit? Some of that stuff is just from being old, I'm pretty sure. But it leads to worse shit when you get injured. Recommending an ortho, and then what's PT? Oh, physiotherapy? Oh, so you don't need surgery at least. That's good. Sleepy slap. Currently waiting a call and the doctor's about your kidney as something is wrong with one of them. Oh, frick, man. I'm trying to get fucking... So I went to like an ADHD specialist, but I haven't had a doctor in like a long time. And so I finally got a doctor. But to get the documentation from my ADHD specialist to my doctor has been an absolute fucking nightmare. So yeah, that's how I am navigating the medical field currently. They're like, sign these forms. So I did. And they're like, so which doctor are you transferring these from? Or who was your last doctor? I was like, I don't even remember my last doctor's name. It was so long ago that I had one. I was like, but that's not really the ones I care about. So I don't know. We might have to start back from square one, which would suck ass, but... Oh, my wife must be home. Woof, woof, woof. Tell me, have you cleansed yourself in the wellspring of the hero? 'Twould be a shame not to do so, having come all this way. I don't remember there being a dude's fucking living quarters in this cave. Been waiting for a doctor for 5 years. Sad to see it doesn't get much better after you get one. It's just like, doctors don't trust other doctors for some reason. So they want to, like, instead of continuing where you left off with the other doctor, they're like, well, let's actually just start all over again. Awesome. Just 1 second. Prince Middenhall needs to get that spinach out of his teeth, bro. I know. Fuck. That's so funny. I'm kind of glad they put that in there. Dude, this cave is so much easier in this version. No, we don't have that here, Paper. We don't get charged. We don't get charged anything. Holy fuck, dude! I'm so much stronger than her. Pull something out of her hair for fun. And then speared it into the bubble slime. I think it was like a pin out of her hair. Ooh, that looks cool. The camera angle. How they did that. Oh, this place looks so cool. You have done well in reaching the wellspring of the heroes, wanderers. The young Prince of Cannock himself did partake of its blessing just a short while prior. Drat and bother, do you mean to say we have missed him? Alas, it seemeth so. Mayhaps you will find him in Middenhall? His Highness mentioned that he meant to visit the castle once the rite was complete. Do billing work for a surgeon under OHIP, and a lot of it requires keeping track of the doctor that referred you. Oh. Why must he test my patients so, and why Middenhall? Oh, it hardly matters. Come, let us hurry after him, lest he escape us again. Highness, full aware am I of the urgence of thy quest, yet I fear the stormy waters of thy heart may lead thee astray. Ooh, I wonder if that's a reference to what the original planned ending was gonna be. It is for you of Erdrick's bloodline to steer the people of this fair realm through the storm, not to be tossed hither and thither by it. Yes, I know. Sorry. Then come, cleanse yourselves in its blessed waters, and pray for the favor of mighty Erdrick. I speak to thee as well, Prince of Middenhall. O hero of legend, grant those who walk the path of the Savior thy guidance and protection. The ritual is complete. May you walk in the light of the goddess. Movement in a mere moment. You can use the zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any towns, castles, or dungeons you've been to. Now these methods allow you to shoot up in the air. Okay. Shortcut commands. Yeah, I know that. I don't think I have zoom though. No. Not aware of the original planned ending. So there was a bad ending planned. I went into details more on it in the video I did covering the kind of development of Dragon Quest II, but there was a ending where the Prince of Cannock would die in the final boss fight to buy you time to like escape the castle, and his sister would kill you for coming back. She would like blame you for the death of her brother and would kill you at the end. But they figured it was too dark, so they cut that out. Yeah, it sounds cool, definitely. Oh, these little heel slimes. So annoying. Dude, why did they make, like... This is, like, the fast speed, and it's slow as shit. Like, it's slower than the NES game, I swear. Ultra fast is faster than the NES game, but... yeah. Fast is not fast. No! Jay, I got this Snoop spell after I beat the game. How's it going, dude? Oh, he's got a little lantern. Love it. Okay, yeah, I don't want to get too high level before we get the prince. Can we could just zoom back to Middenhall, I suppose. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I loved what they did with the Prince of Cannock in Dragon Quest XI. With the Tickington side quests. Going good, just taking the game slow and steady, just outside of Cantlin. Awesome. Yeah, take your time with it, man. Don't try to rush it. You'll enjoy it more. I think I only used the Snoop spell once to find a mini medal in a secret spot. Yeah, I gotta go back. There's a couple areas I couldn't find items in. But I don't have a problem with that. Any tips for Dragon Quest IX? So you're using Minstrel, Thief, Martial Artist, Priest. I don't know. Dragon Quest IX, it gets hard at the end. Make sure you're putting your skill points into the bottom skill tree. So you'll have like, say, sword, shield, whatever shit. All your weapon ones. Put your skill points in the bottom one, because those stat increases carry across all job classes. So even level up some of the job classes that you might not like, because you can check and see, hey, this one's gonna level. Like, say you want to be a martial artist, but you can see that the warrior, if you level up your warrior, it'll give you like an extra 20 strength permanently if you put your skill points into that bottom skill tree. That's probably the biggest piece of advice I could give anyone for Dragon Quest IX. Even then, it was because I could not find that damn medal no matter how much I combed the place. Yeah, there's a couple areas like that. Beloved Dookie, and this is not the process. And this is not the process of Cannock I see at the... Or Princess of Cannock I see at thy side. To what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, then I regret to inform you that Prince Fates did return homeward a short while before your coming. He had been first to the wellspring of the hero, and thence came here, I believe. But upon learning that I had sent thee forth to Cannock to deliver tidings of the assault on Moonbrook, he did hasten thence to return home. Gah, that bothersome brother of mine, wherever we seek him, there he most assuredly is not. Thank you, your majesty. We shall go after him right away. Good, but take care on the road. Wilt thou wilt see to it that thy young cousin cometh to no harm, wilt thou not, Dookie? Yeah. You are both very kind. It is I who protect Prince Dookie, not the other way around. I am greatly assured to hear it. My cousin the king hath raised a most fearsome young warrioress indeed. Beloved son, I pray that your path crosseth with thy cousin's ere long. When it doth, pray, join forces with him and seek out the truth of what is afoot in the land. Will do, pal. Prince sure has given you the runaround. Yeah, he always does. Is there party chat in this? I wonder if they'll add party chat. I don't know. Just recovering. Do they still have... No, the characters do have canonical names apparently in this one, but I just gave them... I just always refer to them as like Prince and Princess of Cannock and Moonbrook and all that. Okay, so where we actually want to go... Hold on, is the game going to tell us? No, it wants us to go back to Cannock. But... he's actually in Leftwyn. At least in the NES game he is. He's at the inn in Leftwyn. What a pretty pendant. I did not imagine you had a penchant for baubles. It was a gift from Princess Gwaelin to her beloved Erdrick. How romantic. But that fails to explain why it has suddenly begun to glow. Well, it hardly matters, I suppose. Finding my brother is the urgent business of the day. There's no party chat. Damn. Okay, yeah, he's in this inn. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Oh, the very rascal I have been at such pains to find. Your father told me of the terrible news from Moonbrook, and that you journey there to learn the truth. Pray, allow me to accompany you on your expedition. I cannot rightly remain idle while my kin ventures into dangers unknown. What? Why are you?
Because I too heard the news from Moonbrook. That is why I've been helping the prince to find you, that you might venture there together.
Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks and my apologies.
Accepted. Now let us repair home.
No, I played First Departure, but I still haven't played the remake of Star Ocean 2. It looks really good. The Leftwyn Inn. I should have got a screenshot of the handshake. Lost and found.
Though I did not say it, it was a pleasure for me too.
I guess I probably took one when it did the trophy, right?
It was almost like being a hero.
We're just gonna leave her in Leftwind? Oh no, she's coming with. Accessing items in battle. You can store all kinds of objects in your bottomless bag. That said, you won't be able to rummage. Okay, yeah. Equipment. Yeah. Let's see what he has. Does he have the zoom spell? No, not yet. He's got heal, though. Sizz and poof. Let's give him the divine dagger. Oh, the madcap. Damn. I never even thought of that. Right off the hop. Leather armor. Let's go with shell armor. And then let's go rabbit tail, I guess, and slime earrings. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Actually, now would be the time to explore this area a bit more. I just got to take a quick pee-pee poo-poo break, you guys. I'll be right back. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure to follow if you're watching here on Twitch. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the stream if you're enjoying it to help more people find it. And yeah, I got a ton of Dragon Quest and JRPG content and guides and top 10 videos, all that good stuff on the YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out. I'll be right back. You gotta take a leak. Grab some more water. See, when his ship's red like that, like, wouldn't that be cool if that was like real life? Like, you know you have to like go to the mechanic because your car's like fucking flashing red and brown.
Yeah, that's how you know that it's time to get it fixed.
You're like, oh, man. I think I'm getting a cold, and you're like flashing like red and brown. Dude, I'm hyped for Hyperstone Heist. That's the one I grew up playing.
The one I grew up was the other one, the single player one.
Damn. No wonder you played Dragon Warrior 2 as your first Dragon Quest game and liked it. You're like, well, it's better than TMNT. No clue. Dude, Alina is she's just critting every Metal King slime tonight. Holy fuck. And Sorrow apparently takes 1 billion EXP to level up. I kind of remember that, actually. Alright, Alina, just kill them both on the first turn. Holy fuck, dude! Holy fuck, dude! This is insane! What is with my luck tonight? Just like, I've killed 4 Metal King slimes in like fucking 2 minutes. That's outrageous. Oh, he's aggressive. Well, there go all my heals. This bitch is aggressive. We got him. Alright, what do we get? Oh, it's a great white shark! Oh my god! Guys, we just caught a GWS. Our first GW. Isn't that the Metal Gear or something from Metal Gear Solid 2 at the end? Oh, there's dudes. Okay, look out. I'll just throw a grenade up there. Boom, bitch.
I don't like how we're.
Ah, bounce back! It bounced back!
The gravity.
Gravity, indeed.
Oh shit!
It's bouncing. These are the bounciest grenades, man.
Ah!
And we're back. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Told you I wouldn't be long. All right. Yeah, let's start exploring. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, he's set to tactics. Okay. Bennett. Alright, let's go. Tactics, follow orders for now. Do 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 do. Okay, he's got Flame Slash, nice, and then Cop Out. $19 damage. Yep. Yeah, we beat Dragon Quest 1 not last night, yesterday during the day. It was so freaking good, man. How's it going, Estranged Gamer? I feel like this plays into the theory that the Prince of Cannock is a descendant of Kiefer's bloodline, because he starts this game with Flame Slash. I feel like that's the developers confirming that. In the Dragon Quest VII manga, they kind of mention that. And yeah, and now they have him starting the game with Fire Slash or Flame Slash, just like Kiefer does in Dragon Quest VII. Random, but I just wanted to mention that in Dragon Warrior, strategy for fighting the Dragon Lord ended up being grinding another level every time I died, and then trying again until you won. Yeah, I love grinding, so like I don't have a problem with grinding, but when I feel like I can beat a boss, sometimes I won't grind. I'll just keep trying them. When I feel like yeah, I could beat this guy. I just need better RNG kind of thing. Seen so many people bitching about it being unbalanced. I did feel like it was unbalanced. Like the first half of the game was incredibly easy, or at least the first third of the game, and then there was like a big difficulty jump for the second third, and then the end I felt was that one boss in the Tower of Rain or whatever, the Shrine of Rain. That boss felt kind of dirty to me. But the rest of the game, I didn't mind the difficulty. I just felt it could have curved a little bit better. Yeah, exactly, Strange. In the remake, my strategy ended up being grinding just enough that I beat the first phase. The EXP would be enough to level me up for the second phase. Yeah, that's what I did too. I did that too. Because then you get fully restored in between fights. I mean, it's only fair. Dragon Lord gets to fucking be fully restored. Why shouldn't you? Found it all pretty good, but I explore everything and never run from battles. Yeah, that'd probably make a bit of a difference. I don't know if I ran from the odd battle, but only when I knew it was like an area I wasn't supposed to be in yet. But yeah, the beginning part I definitely felt like super overpowered, but that's also because I got like all the pre-order bonus seeds and gear and stuff. So I mean, that likely had a lot to do with the beginning part being too easy. Hardwood headwear. At least it doesn't look like a tree stump in this one. What am I doing? There we go. All right, we don't want to change his. He's got the mad cap right now. Did he level up? No. We need to... Hold on. Take the elevating shoes off of me. Take the luck one off of him. And give him the elevating shoes. There we go. Just dying all day in Dragon Warrior 1. Yeah, it doesn't fuck around, man. I feel like the last third of Dragon Quest 1 HD2D did a really good job of keeping that like NES kind of the NES games kind of difficulty, and I didn't have a problem with that. It was just that one boss, the one on top of that shrine felt dirty. Cuz he was just like continuously spamming critical hits. And like the Dragon Lord kind of does that too, but that's the final boss. Like he's supposed to be like that, you know? Found that I struggled with the most with any bosses that had enemies with them. Otherwise, even if the fight was tough, I felt more like I just needed to find a better strategy. Yeah, that's how it was for like 99% of it. I just felt like I had to keep trying with a different strategy. It was just that one in the fucking Shrine of Rain or whatever that felt dirty to me. Beating the Knight of Baron underleveled was so satisfying, but Spiketail was just a bastard. I didn't find Spiketail hard. Knight of Baron was really hard, though. I found him really tough. But he kind of always is. He's always a beast. Okay, let's return our princess. The only one that annoyed me might have been unlucky, but the first two attempts in the woods with the three fuckers that try to poison over and over again just kept getting you over and over. Which one in the woods? Like in the weird wood? Like those ghosty guys? Those mirage-y looking dudes?
Mother, I am returned, and find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though 'tis a relief to see thee and thy sister lending the prince your... daughter mine? Wherefore dost thou travel in thy cousin's company?
I helped the prince to find my wayward brother.
Oh, really?
Surely
I just
you
boomeranged them.
this?
They just like died real quick with the
She has an
boomerang.
answer for everything.
1,000 apologies, young Middenhall.
I might have just lucked out and not got poisoned though too, because I didn't get poisoned. Most excited about 2 in this 4th party member? No, she wasn't too much of a burden.
Sweet as a sugar plum. I agree. We made a marvelous team.
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More pressing matters are at hand. A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess. Should rescue be possible, I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor. Prove that blood is upon
Lend him thy
and
succor.
Yes, father. As scions of mighty Erdrick, naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here. Take with you this parchment, and present it to the guards at the gate. They will grant you passage.
Why wouldn't she give it to her son? That was so awkward. She just walked right past him.
May the goddess go with you.
Lend him my suck. Zorloff leaves the party. The weird wood with the oh, sorry. I did that the third try, but that's all that really annoyed me. But must have gotten unlucky with getting poisoned, yeah. Luckily, you can change battle speed back to ultra fast now. Yeah, thanks. Forgot about that. Battle speed. I think I would have got this, but yeah. Shit. Dude, Moonbrook's hat looks so dumb from behind, though. It looks awful from behind. It looks cool from the front, and it looks really cool from the side when it's windy, when it's, like, blowing in the wind. We might as well gear up now. Okay, let's see. That's funny. Iron Lance is the only thing you can equip from here, too. Both of us, actually. Okay. How much we got? We got enough for one. I'll give it to the Fates. There we go. We have a bunch we could probably sell now, because we don't get Moonbrook for a little bit. I'll keep the turban. See what Fates has. Divine Dagger. Get rid of the Rapier. Divine Dagger, Moonbrook might be able to use. Oh, I got a Tombola ticket. Nice. I heard the Tombola ticket prizes don't suck ass in this one. So that's nice. Buy. Oh, I can almost buy myself one too. Still the best town theme? It's good, man. I like the town theme from 4 the best, though. She didn't hand the scroll to the sun because she's disappointed and wanted everyone in the royal court to bear witness. I've always personally hated the kind of hats the characters have when there's just a hole cut into the back for their hair to stick out. It drives me nuts. Like Cannock's hat. I might just buy this for Cannock. I got another Tombola ticket. The leather shield. You know what? I don't think I checked our equipment bag. Yeah, we got a ton of shit in here we can sell. Another Tombola. Holy man, they give Tombola tickets away like candy in this one. Is it Tombola or Tombola? I might as well just fucking wait and buy shit in the next town. I have a good amount of gold again already. How's her health? Good. Ba 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 ba. Like Moonbrook's. Oh, where's her hair comes out the back. Really fussy about the realism of a character's clothes. I love it when you can see the seams of a character's clothes. Yeah, that's nice too. I don't mind Moonbrook's because, like, I don't know, if a girl has long hair, sometimes they'll put a hat on the top. And then, they'll put a hat on the top and their hair still sticks out the back. Making sure my phone's still charging. There we go. Cannock's catching up. Squelch, super handy. Okay, so last time we went this way. You know what? I think let's just do it. Let's just do it. Turn the secret spots on. Oh, they're like little dots. Okay. Yeah, that helps. That doesn't do sparkly spots too, though, does it? So much stronger. Problem is more that her cowl thingy wraps around her head and shoulders, but her hair still sticks out the back. Oh. I thought she was wearing like a bonnet. Like Maribel. No matter how good design is, if there's no way for a character to actually put it on or take it off, it'll bother me. I think, yeah, most people don't like Maribel. I'm not a big Maribel fan either. Everybody fucking hates Maribel. Okay, so it doesn't mark sparkly spots, and it's also marking the places that we've already been to. So I don't know if we should leave it on or not. There we go. Fate's leveled up. Oh yeah, that makes sense, that it feels like it's like clipping through the model. We got Buff. Still remember when everyone freaked out that they found out Cloud's sword is held on by a giant magnet on his back? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn that off because it doesn't help as much as I thought it was going to. There we go. And I might miss other things because of it. Okay, we had to check the tip of this. And then on the way back, we'll go there. And then we gotta check the middle. Once I found out you can finish the game without her, brings me such joy. I did a Cannock only run of Dragon Quest II. But it was the Switch version, so it wasn't as hard. It was still fucking hard, don't get me wrong. But it wasn't ungodly difficult. Didn't the 3DS, I remember the 3DS remake having like a glitch involving Maribel where she like couldn't rejoin you or something like that. Yeah, I mean it still sucked, but yeah, we did it. What are my impressions of the HD edition of 1 to 3? How do you foresee yourself playing through these? Do you see this replacing previous versions? I Yeah, I mean, definitely 3. I don't dislike 3 by any means, but 3's not one of my favorites. Neither is 2. So I mean, I'm sure I'll probably not go back and I'll never go back and play the NES version of 2 unless it's for a Cannock only run. I do someday want to do a Cannock only run of the NES version. Yeah, it got patched out, Estranged. It was in the game when it first came out because people were getting like soft locked, and if you didn't have a backup save, people were having to like restart the game. Oh, there is, but it's down below. Okay. Playing Dragon Quest 1 now. They're definitely definitive though. Like there's, other than Sugoroku, there's nothing missing from the entire trilogy. Oh, I should have got the poison bubble slimes. Okay, we're good. Just in case we got poisoned. But yeah, they only add things, so I would say that other than Pachisi or Sugoroku or whatever being missing from the third one, which wasn't in the original, but it was in the Super Famicom and Game Boy Color remakes, everything's here and everything's way better. I mean, I can't say much about this one. I've just started it, but I'm assuming it is the same as the first. Now, there's no way I can say I won't be playing the first one ever again, because Dragon Quest 1 is iconic to me. Dragon Warrior 1 is iconic to me. I'll definitely be going back to the original, but HD2D Remake is the best way to play it for sure. I agree with that, Estranged. Let's get a new Fortune Street game. Get those shitty Mario characters out of there. Do another Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest one. I'm surprised they haven't made one. Like, when was the last one? Like, the Wii? That's like such a long time. Just hope the love they give these 6 games... These 6 gets the love that game. It's just flawed. I hope for the Zenithian trilogy we get the reimagined style personally. I think it'd be so cool to have actual like 3D models of those worlds and characters. But if it's HD2D, I'll be okay with that as well. There was a PS4 one. Oh, I didn't know that. Who was all in it? You'd think now, with how popular Dragon Quest is getting in the West, they would just release it here, you know? Yeah, but which characters? Dude, the Wii one sucked too. Like, you had to like beat the game on like perfect in order to unlock the Dragon Lord. So I just cheesed it with like fucking AI basically controlling my character. Play an English hack of the PS2 one. The PS2 one had really good characters. Because yeah, the Wii one kind of sucked. I didn't know they had an English patch. Me and Fates might have to play the PS2 one then, because the PS2 one had better characters from what I remember than the Wii one. The Wii one had like kind of shit for characters. It had a couple good characters, but they were like impossible to unlock. Do 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 do. Got him. Great character in the PS4 one. You played it with your phone as a translator before? That sucks, man. But it does have an English patch now? Hold on. What do we have for, like, holy water? There we go. Yeah, we might as well use it. I just want to check this area, and then we'll move on. Done this one, so let's go this way. PS2 one does... Haven't seen if anyone's done the PS4 one. There's no, like, PS4 emulators yet, though, I don't think. So, I don't think you could do a PS4 one, right? Looks like a whole lot of nothing over here, boys. Oh! Cannock is fast! It's the 30th anniversary, so it's pretty impressive. Just rewatched Dragon Quest Your Story and just finished Adventure of Dai. I watched the English dub of Dai, so I think it's like only the first 40 episodes or something like that. They just pulled the plug apparently at episode 40. I liked Dai though, and I really enjoyed Dragon Quest Your Story, but I didn't like the intro. Thought that was kind of dumb how they did the intro. I recommend playing Dragon Quest V before watching the movie. Otherwise, you might have a bad time. Do 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 do. Should probably grab like oh yeah, the basement is the dungeon. I was like, I haven't been down those stairs. Should probably grab a Chimera Wing. Just in case. Maybe grab two. They're not expensive. Ba, 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 ba. Did I do the thing where I buy it and then didn't put it in the bag, so I didn't get it? Yeah, pretty sure. Ah, well. Look how fucking lush this forest is, man. That's crazy. That's the PS4 game. Oh, that does look good. The fuck is this, dude? Dude, that's got a ton of characters. I wonder if they did an Asia release. Asia release would have English, cause like Hong Kong, they always have English. Like if you I buy a lot of, whenever I import my Gundam games, I always import them from the Asian one. If they have an English. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I didn't know they made one since the Wii. Uh-oh. There we go. Think we're gonna get fucked by baboons in this one? Like in every fucking version of Dragon Quest II? There is an Asia release. Just double check, see if it has English. Because a lot of times they do. I don't want to say all the time or most of the time, but definitely a lot of the time. Fuck, I wish walking on the world map was a little bit faster. Waspinator! Got him. No singular baboon can stand up to the might of the cattle prod. Oh yeah, I guess, right? It'd be super effective against beasts. Many of them, on the other hand. Yeah. Dude. The amount of times I get fucked by baboons in Dragon Quest II. Every times. That's how many times. Okay, I just want to see if there's any shit over here. I should have went into the place so I could just go zoom there or whatever. But... aw, that bunny makes a sad noise when you kill it. I don't want my enemies to make noises that make me feel bad for them when I murder them. 60% of the time, it works every time. Hold on. Yuck some rocks. Gulia's saying... so I just need to find one with a clear picture with it on the back. So it does have English? Is that what you're saying? Dude, did Cannock just learn Zap? That's hilarious. I don't think he had Zap in the original. Zap is like for the hero. Okay. I don't think we can do the Lakeshore Cave or whatever the hell it's called. Whoops. check out the there's like a bridge to the in the middle of that other lake. So let's check that out, and then we'll head through the where we're supposed to go. I remember usually waiting until we get Moonbrook to go to the Lakeshore Cave or whatever the fuck it's called. Killer pillars, bruh. I like how I'm basically just throwing a handful of gravel at the enemies. Ah, fuck it, take this. Hey, Hume, how's it going? Wizard staff. Hey. Oh. But. Don't equip it, but use it as an item. And it sucks. It's just Frizz. I thought it was I thought it was the group one. Pocket sand, yeah. Every time. He just has a fucking handful of gravel that he just throws at everybody. Does it not look like gravel? Bought a rumble pack and memory card for the N64. Kind of want to see what's on this sign. Great Lakes. Turn northwest at Dreamer's Lake to reach the cave of the lake. Ooh, Dreamer's Lake. I think I know what this part might be. David Vink mentioned this. Okay, Fates is almost caught up. I should take those elevating shoes off of him soon. Holy. It says it has English on the spine. I might have to grab that. I wonder if it has online play. Like online. Because I'd get it and I'd get a copy for my buddy Fates. We'd stream that for sure. Dreamer's Lake. At the other end of this bridge, which seemeth to go nowhere at all, lieth heaven itself. If the rumors are to be believed, I did go myself to see the truth of it, and did get very wet indeed. I stand here in the hope that my vestments will soon dry. Brr. Would that I were not such a fantastical fool. So, this is called Dreamer's Lake, and it's supposed to lead to heaven. So my guess is the next one they're remaking is going to be 6, Dragon Quest 6. Because when they mention heaven, that's got to be Zenithia. And Dreamer's Lake, I mean, that's Dragon Quest 6 right there. No, Prince isn't dying repeatedly. Not yet, anyways. I'm gonna grab that, and then we'll go through Gwaelin's Gate. You love 6? I'm not a big 6 guy. 6 is probably like my least favorite. It's still better than like most JRPGs, but see, I didn't really like the characters in 6, but I feel like a remake could make them better. I like Terry, but that's about it. I mean, who doesn't like Terry? Terry's the best. Nah, we'll come back with Moonbrook. We'll have to grind her up anyways. Oh god. Hopefully I level up soon. You like Carver? Terry fucking Bogard? Yeah, dude. I like him too. Terry from Dragon Quest 6 is basically like a good guy version of Sorrow from Dragon Quest 4. Similar motivations and character kind of type-ish. There are the rumors that Terry is thanks for the hot bean soldier. That Terry is in fact Estark from Dragon Quest 4. Alright, let's spin the wheel to determine our meal. Carolina goddamn Reaper, right out of the brand new box. Brand new box, and we go straight to the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Oh, I should have got Fates to heal us here. They'll be okay, I think. But yeah, I did a video on my channel, my YouTube channel, talking about all the weird and interesting Dragon Quest facts and theories. I'm working on a sequel to it right now, currently, actually. I was going to have it up for Halloween, and then I got super busy. So it probably won't be till, like, maybe end of November. Oh, shit. Can you hear me? Pray tell, what happened here? Forgive us, your highness. Foul fiends did overwhelm us. 2 of them, creatures of a kind not hitherto seen in these parts. They did appear most suddenly. And we did confront them in the corridors beneath, thinking to prevent their passage, but alas. Such was the violence of their assault that the walls were rent asunder, and a great deluge did come crashing in. And worse than this, they did gain access to the kingdom after all. Forgive us, we have failed in our duty. No. No, you gotta watch the video. Watch my previous one, though. I think it's just called Dragon Quest Weird and Interesting Facts or something. Failed. Nonsense. You did all you could and more. And for that, the realm thanks you. Praise be to the Almighty that you did not pay for your heroism with your lives. Nonetheless, this is far from good news. The way to Moonbrook would appear to be blocked. Forgive us. 1,000 times forgive us. Oh, no. It is you who must forgive me. It was not my intent to denigrate your admirable efforts. An idea occurs to me. Northwest of here lies a certain cavern upon a lake, wherein might be a most wondrous treasure. The bottomless pot. Oh. Interesting. So they changed it so you go to the lake cavern first. It has passed down through the royal line since my kingdom's founding, and is said to possess the power to extract the dampness from even the soggiest of sogginesses. Though diminutive in size, its capacity to draw in water is such that whole oceans could disappear within it, or so the legends tell. A mere flooded passageway or two should be the work of but a moment for such a wonder. Let us return to my father and inform him of what has come to pass here, and thence to the cavern and the pot within. Nay, Highness, let us report to your father the king. Yeah, I was like, really? You're gonna make me go all the way back? It is the very least we can do. Pray go directly and retrieve the fabled pot. The cavern you seek lieth on an island at the center of the lake. You cannot miss it. Without it, our duty here is meaningless. For what need hath a flooded passageway of guards? That's true. But friends, are you hurt? You are hurt. Are you certain? More than certain, your highness. Then may the heavens smile upon you for your kindness. The fiends may have escaped our clutches, but we in turn escaped the worst of their wrath. Fear not, we are more than fit to make the journey to the castle. Very well. Then I shall do as you say, and entrust to you the task of apprising my father of what happened here. And we shall away to that northwestern cavern, and the treasure therein. Making all the right moves. You can set which spells and abilities characters use when following tactics by visiting spells and abilities in the main menu. Oh, interesting. So you can, like, further customize your tactics. For example, if you only want a party member to use healing spells, you can alter their approach to do just that. Note that these settings only affect characters who are assigned to tactics. Anyone who is following orders will have a full list to choose from. That's interesting. The death count remains untouched for now. Apparently people have done a patch for the PS4 game, but no idea how you use it. Oh, weird. Yeah, how would you apply that? You'd have to have a hacked PS4, I bet. If everyone's saying that the Asian one release is English, but yeah, it's hard to confirm that, right? On my liege's orders, none may pass, but do not take that as an invitation to linger on this island a while. The place is rife with fiends most foul. One of the relics was on this island originally, if I remember correctly. Hold on. This place looks badass in this game. I think that's just outside again. What the fuck, man? Why does this place look so badass? This one leads to, like, you're, like, locked behind a jail cell anyways, I'm pretty sure. You can't leave. Yep. Okay, let's work our way around the island here. Why does it look so lava-y? 'Tis said that the flame you see here was first lit in order that a wounded traveler might gain respite from the fiends that did hound them. Wherefore hath the flame not burned itself out since that day, you ask? Oh, wherefore indeed? Though the rain doth fall and the wind doth blow, still it burneth bright and true. I myself believe it to be because this is no mere monster-scaring pyre, but the unquenchable flame of that brave traveler's indomitable spirit. Okay. Oh, there's a kitty. Let's see what's up here. 4chan Street. Aw, they won't let us up there. Okay. Kudos to that guard. Yeah, he must have asbestos earrings on or something. That's crazy. This place looks like kind of cool. We're gonna fucking die. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's get out of here. We're like half dead and we're on an island we're not supposed to fucking be at. No big deal. Ah, but we could just zoom there. Yeah, let's go back to town and heal up and all that. Do, 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 do. He just wiggles his hand ass. Oh, there we go. We're the same level now, I think. Whistle, handy. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Our first in. Do, do. Ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. There we go. We went a long time without saving. Alright guys, we are going to call it here for today. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some more Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. If you guys enjoyed the stream and you haven't yet, please remember to click that heart. Show me some love. Give me a follow here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dookie03. Helps the channel out. Helps you know when I'm online. Helps us reach our follower goals. You can also check out the YouTube channel. I stream from there as well. I also do a ton of Dragon Quest and JRPG content, like guides, top 10 videos, reviews, podcasts, all that good stuff. YouTube.com/Dookie03. So check that out. Let's see. Join the Discord if you want. The link is in the chat. If you do join, be sure to go to Patty's Party Playing Pub. Let us know how you found us so we can pull you into the main Discord. And yeah, should be back tomorrow afternoon depending on how the internet thing goes. They're coming to upgrade my internet and hopefully it fixes the stream things and doesn't break the stream things. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's find somebody to raid on the Twitch stream. But yeah, check out my my weird and interesting Dragon Quest facts video if you haven't checked that out yet on the YouTube channel there. Let's see. Who should we send the old Raider-Rooney over to? Let's go to my buddy Jesse. He's playing Fatal Frame 2, I think for the first time. Raid. Obscure folklore. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening with Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. So look forward to that. And have a good one, guys. See ya.